Hi, boys and girls. So today we're going to be doing part 3 of our perimeter lessons, and this one's a little bit different. Instead of finding the perimeter is already given to us. What we're trying to find out is the missing side. So we want to know today all about finding the length of a missing side of a shape. So let's take a look at what that's going to be like. Let's start off with just drawing a rectangle. Well, yeah, a rectangle. And let's say that this side is 2 centimeters. This side is 3 centimeters. This side is 2 centimeters. And this side is an unknown, and we are going to just label it with the letter X. This is kind of like our lesson that we did a few weeks back called Finding the Unknown. We don't know what it is, but our job is to find letter X. We don't know what it is, but we need to find it. That's what today's lesson is all about. Now, in order to find it, I need a little bit more information. My perimeter. What if I told you my perimeter was, let's see, my perimeter is 10 centimeters. Would I be able to figure that out? Yes, I would. Remember, perimeter just means adding up all the sides. So, if I know that one side is 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus whatever x is, it's going to equal a perimeter of 10 centimeters. So in order to figure this out, we have to first add up the numbers that are here and then compare it to the actual answer, to what the perimeter is. So this is what I mean. If I add 2 plus 3 together, I know that's 5, and 5 plus 2 more is 7. So 7 plus whatever x is going to equal 10 centimeters. Now you can do this two ways. You can either subtract the 7 from the 10 to find out what x is, or you can count up. So start at 7, count up until you get to 10, and you'll find out what x is. So this is what I mean, right? To find x, I could easily solve by saying this. Okay, if I subtract 10 take away 7, I'm going to get what x is, right? Because whatever's left is what this is. So 10 take away 7 is 3. That means x equals 3. Or I could do this. I could start at 7 and then keep counting my way up to get to 10. So here we go. However much I count up is letter X. Starting at 7, I'm going to count up till I get to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. How much more did I need to get to 10? 3, right? So X equals 3. And boys and girls, if I put it into my equation, right? We're saying X equals 3. Will it equal 10 centimeters? Okay, will this work? Let's see. I know 2 plus 3 equals 5, and 2 plus 3 equals 5. Does 5 plus 5 equal 10? Is this equation true? Yes, it is, which means x does equal 3. Very good, you guys. Very nice. All right, let's try another one. Ready? Let's erase our board. Pretty easy, right? That's finding the unknown. Let's find the other unknown for another shape now. Instead of a big, huge, beautiful rectangle, I'm going to give you a wacky shape. Let's do some wacky shapes. Here we go. Ready? Let's make a line that goes kind of in a slant here. Let's make it go this way. And then we're going to make it go down and then up, and then back down again. And let's try to connect these two. Okay, don't cut this in half. There we go. It's a weird shape. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it go like that. So just try to make a shape that looks something similar. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It has 6 sides. If I told you that the perimeter equals 18, and this side, the longest side of your shape, is actually, let's do 18 centimeters, right? If this side is 8 centimeters, and this side is, let's do 4 centimeters. This side is 2 centimeters. This side is only 1 centimeter. This side is also 1 centimeter. Then what is this unknown? And for this unknown, I'm going to call it letter S. We have to find what letter S equals. Okay, and remember, we have a perimeter of 18 centimeters. Remember, perimeter just means I'm going to add up all my sides. So let's add 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus whatever S is, and that equals 18 centimeters. Let's see if we can do it using our 2 different strategies that I just showed you. We can start by adding up what we already know. We already know that, well, you know what? Look at this. I see something here. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 4 plus 2 more, 4, 5, 6 is 6. And then whatever S is, and it all equals 18 centimeters. Now I'm going to keep adding the numbers that I have until all I'm left with is just one number plus S, which equals the sum, or the perimeter, 18. So 10 plus 6, easy, 16, plus S equals 18 centimeters. Can you already see what S would equal? I know, I can. Mentally, you can use mental math too, I suppose, right? Mental math tells me that S equals 2 because you need 2 more centimeters to get to 18. I can also count up, starting at 16, stopping at 18, and however many that is, that's what S equals. So 16, starting at 16, let's count to 18, 17, 18. Yeah, S is 2. Or if you want, you can subtract the 2 numbers that you do have, 18 take away 16, and get what S would equal, which is 2, right? Now remember, the only way to know for sure is if I take out S and actually put in the number 2 to see if it works. Is 16 plus 2 equal to 18? Yes, it is, which means our answer to S equals 2. Wow, easy. I know, right? Now, let me show you a little technique that we learned yesterday. Remember that there are shapes whose sides sometimes either equal all the same or there's 2 sides that are the same, okay? The same length, and that's a way that you can tell what the length is. So let's just say if I had a square which is a perfect shape, right? All the sides equal the exact same thing. If this side is 3 inches. Then what are all the other sides? I'm going to label it Q, R, and you know what? I already did S. How about I label it? How about I label it T, U, and V? If this is a square and all sides of a square are equal, then what are letters T, U, V? Actually, let's make all of these letter V, because remember, they're all the same, right? Letter V would equal 3 inches, right? Because a square has all the same length on every single side. That's what makes a square, right? So the perimeter should equal 12. Yes, 12 inches. We need that because they'll give us this information. It's the sides that we'll need to figure out. But what if it's not a square? What if it's not a square and we're given instead a rectangle? So I'm going to draw this time, and I want you to do the same. It's a rectangle. A rectangle. Now remember, what makes a rectangle is that the side here, straight across from it, it's the same length. The sides, the longer side here, is the same length as the one across from it. Right here, that's what makes a rectangle, is that two sides, this side and these sides, are equal to each other. What if I told you the perimeter here was 16 centimeters and all you have is just these two sides? Let's say this side is 3 centimeters and this side is 3 centimeters. And I don't give you the other two. You know that they're equal to each other, right? But what could they be if you don't know one of them? We'll label this letter M. Let's solve for letter M. Well, remember, perimeter just means adding up all the sides, right? So I know I have 2 3s and then 2 M's, and they all equal 16, right? 16 centimeters. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. We have 3 plus 3, which is 6, plus M plus N equals 16 centimeters. How many more do I need to get to 16? Well, I could easily subtract these two numbers, right? 16 and 6. 16 take away 6 equals 10, okay? And then I could also count up, right? Starting at 6, get all the way to 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I also got 10. But does that mean that the letter M equals 10? Meaning, is this side 10? And is this side also 10? The only way to find out, boys and girls, is to double check your answer. So let's go ahead. I'm going to erase all of this down here. We know that it's 10. We need 10 more to get to 16 centimeters. But is each side here 10? So let's do 3 plus 3 plus 10 plus 10. Is that going to equal to 16 centimeters? Let's see. 3 plus 3 is 6. 10 plus 10 is 20 equals 16. Is that look like it's correct? No, right? So I got the answer of 10, but what does that mean for these two sides that are equal? You're right. So it's not 10 per se, It's that the two sides together equal 10, which means I have to take the 10 and divide it up by two sides. And 10 divided by two sides, right? Not just one side is 10. Both sides together equal 10. So 10 divided by 2 is 5 centimeters, right? Which means that this side is 5 and this side is 5. So let's double check our answer once again to see if this works. Let's try. 3 plus 3, here is 3, plus 5 plus 5 should equal 16. Let's see. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 5 plus 5, which is 10. 6 plus 10 is 16, and does that equal 16? Yes, which means letter M equals 5. Letter M equals 5. Okay, so you're going to see a problem like that on your must do today, and I don't want you to get mixed up. Just know that it's not one side that equals a number. It's both sides together are the same, okay? Equal to that amount. All right, that's it for today's math lesson. Don't forget that you have your homework, or excuse me, your must do in your math packet, and it is lesson 11.3. 11.3. Have a great day, guys, and good luck. I hope this was pretty easy for you.